Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 4 of the build. And today we hope to get the fuselage all put together and the wings on. Okay, so let's crack on. There's a few bits and pieces that we need to put in first, and that is this bit here. So I'm going to put that there because this is going to go in. So there's that bit in. Now the other thing is this bit. So that has got to go in some there. There we go. So this is the roof of the bomb bay in. There we go. So I'll be back in a bit. I'll let that dry off. Okay guys, well we're back. Got the roof of the bomb bay in. Now we come to the most important part of the build, as far as I'm concerned, and that is the attaching of both the fuselage halves together. So what I'm doing at the minute, I'm just getting rid of some excess paint. Some excess paint and also you may have noticed that I've actually put the bombs in for the starboard fuselage, starboard half of the fuselage. As well, I didn't bother filming that bit because of you've seen me do it before, and what I'm doing now is I'm just filing off some bits of paint where the paint has gone onto the edges, so that we can so that the glue can actually stick. Okay, so just getting off some masking tape. And now it actually comes to the moments of truth. Here we go. Okay, right, what we need to do is to get some glue in. Is to get some glue in here. Ooh. Just get a small bit of masking tape from here for a minute, because what we're going to do is get this a little bit glued in as well. Get this one. A bit more masking tape, I think. Now, I've got to be a bit careful here because I don't want to. Because we've got to fit the wings on. seems like that one would do just as well. Okay, there we go. I think so. We'll leave the glue to do its job on that front. Okay. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we've got the wing ready now. This part here goes underneath there, like so, and you'll notice that there's some grooves here which helps to get the wing aligned. Okay, so, and also we've got this little piece here, we can see it, there we go, and that goes in there. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll tell you what, I'll use one of the we'll use one of the other tweezers because that'll give us, and it just sits in there. Actually, does it actually go in the other way around? I think it might do. I'm just having a look at the, no. Okay, now here's where I need to get my masking tape ready. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to attach the wing and we're going to put some glue in these little grooves. And we're going to attach some glue on the end there as well, because that would help. So there we go, that's that one. That's that one all in. Now we want part A4 and F5 again. F5, so and I'm going to want the drill for this bit. Okay, right. So I'll just go and get this little bit all glued in. Get my file out ready because that is. I'll get this. There we go, that's all in. Let's dry fit that a bit. Right, here's my drill bit, and just move that out of the way. It's asking me to go drill 4 holes here, so let's get them done. So there's one. Two. Three. There's 4. And we'll just file away. Okay, so there's 4 holes drilled in that wing. Okay. Okay, the next little job is to go and get this little fella in and his brother. So what we're going to do, going to put some glue in. And it goes in. Like so. And the same thing for his brother. There we go. There we go. Right, now then, let's get that. Okay, now then, let's get a little bit more masking tape off this time and make it a little bit longer because what we're about to do is we're going to stick this on. Does I prefer to stick some. So that will help settle that one in. See, look, it's beginning to look a bit like an aircraft now. There we go. Bring that in. There we go. So all we've got to do now, hopefully this one would have set. Keep that there because that might that will come in handy. So what we want part now is part A6. Which is this part here. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Right. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I've got some rather exciting news to tell you. Because I've got some recent additions to my stash. Which I got from your birthday. So which I want to tell you about. Okay. I think you might like some of them as well. So. So, right, now then. Now that should go like so, right? In fact, I'll get another bit more masking tape off, a bit longer stretch this time. There you go. So we can now get some glue. Okay, here we go. Here's the moments of truth. There we go. Right, let's and one more. Right, so that it's now beginning to look a bit like an aircraft now, so right. Now hopefully this part here would have stuck down and we can now get the other glue. There we go, that's what I was after. Right. Okay, and this just so just do a dry fit there, I think. There we go, right there, that's all on. Right. That's what I was looking for, right. Okay, there we go. So just okay, and also on the edges there as well. So there we go. It's looking more like an aircraft now. So there you go. Look at that. Right. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we want these two parts now. Okay, so because we're going to glue them into the fuselage, and then that basically goes in. Goes in there like so, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to get some glue on. Doesn't matter if this fogs up because half of it's going to get painted over anyway. So there, I've got my glue in, and I'm just going to slide that in there. And we'll get some, so we'll use this one, I think. No, we won't. We'll use this one. Get my phone out of the way. Okay, there we go. Right. So And then what we do on this side as well, stick a bit of glue in. Again, it doesn't matter whether if it fogs up or not, because half of it's going to get painted over anyway. There we go. Right, now get some masking tape. So there we go, that's that all done. Okay guys, we're going to focus our efforts now on getting the tail flaps and the rudders all sorted, because I want to do that in this video, so that we don't have to do it in the next one, because the next video is going to be all about the undercarriage. So here's how the undercarriage should look. Not the undercarriage, the tail flaps. So that is how it should go. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get question is, which is the best way of doing it? Right, here's how we'll do it. Get that in there. So at least then that way and then in this so that's how it should go, right? So we'll give that a bit of a get that all glued in. So what we do now is just make sure that that goes on there like so. Actually, I know that goes on there, but okay. There, and that seems all we've got to do now is just put a bit of glue on there. Now all we got to do now is to get them in like that is a bit of a tight fit, I have to say. Okay, so let's get some let's whack some glue on. There we go. There you have it. That's the tail flaps on. Okay, we're going to make a start and getting the rudders all on now. So let's crack on. Get that out of the way from it because I'm working on the port rudder at the minute. Do you know what? Do you know what I've done? Done my usual trick and not followed the instructions. Okay, this is gonna. what we need to do is to stick that one on there. Right, okay, let's get that. Because that has got to go in. There we go, that's in. Okay, right, let's get the okay, here we go. There, all done. Well, guys, that's it for this episode. We've got quite a lot done today, so we managed to get the fuselage all connected, got the wings on, and we've also got the tail fin and the rudders on. So we've done quite a lot today. So I'm actually feeling quite pleased with myself about that. Okay, so it does, however, mean now it clears the way for me to get the undercarriage in. Okay, so, and that will be a job to do. So hopefully we can get that all done on the next video. Okay, and and then we can do, once we've got that all in, we can also do the engines as well, get the engines all started. So that'd be great if we could get that all done in the next episode. Now, I did say earlier but that I do have some new additions to the stash, and just recently I celebrated my birthday. Got a Hobbycraft gift card from my brother, and with that I went and bought a few new kits. Okay, and one is this one. It's an M3 half track. It's by Academy. It also includes a quarter-ton amphibian vehicle and a little motorcycle there. So there we go. So we got that one there. Next up, I've got the Airfix 172 scale Hawker Tempest Mark V post-war. As you can see, it cost me about 12 quid. Okay, so £12 from Hobbycraft. I've forgotten how much this one was, to be honest with you, but I mean, there you go. But they had £80 on the gift card, by the way. And last but not least, an Airfix Blackburn Buccaneer S2B Gulf War. Okay, in 172 scale as well. So that is, and again, that cost me £35. So many thanks to my brother for getting me a gift card. So there you go. So anyway, guys, if you, in the meantime, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you? Comment, subscribe, and share the video as well. Hit that notification bell as well to get any future videos as well. That's it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.